Hello YouTube, LPlayers back once again for some more of our Minecraft adventure, and today we've just built these, we haven't just built this shop, but we've just finished off the front of our beautiful tailor shop. We've also put in this cute little market stall for some produce, and it looks like my plan, for anyone that watched the last episode, to put water underneath the dirt blocks has worked, because we have got fresh produce growing at the market stall, so that's all worked out perfectly. All I've done since the last episode is I've sort of joined this up. Oh, and the reason this is still grass is because I wanted to make it into the grass path block, and now I can get rid of that. And that was just so the grass would grow on there. Yeah, so I've joined this part up to our little road, little high street, and I've made it all concrete in here. And the crops have grown, so that's absolutely fantastic. That's worked out really, really well. Such a cool little mini project. I'm really happy with that, actually. And we built that in one episode, which for an LPlays episode is pretty remarkable. But today we've got something else to build. I have actually also extended the path. Finally, I've been saying I'm going to do it for ages, but the path now goes pretty much all the way around the entire ravine, because obviously this whole area around the ravine is going to be Ravine City. But I've got all the way down to about here, and then I sort of lost the will to live, so I'll do the rest soon, I promise, alright? But yeah, that's good progress. But today, we're going to be heading a little bit off the beaten track, a little bit further back from our path, and we're going to be starting a brand new project, which I think is going to be really, really cool. So the idea here, so let me set the scene. So we're going to be, this is Ravine City, you know, it's all going to be hustle and bustle, busy, everybody's about, this is where all the shops are, the market, all the liveliness, that's all going on. We're going to come down past the high street, and there's going to be a little cobbly dirt road coming out of here, a bit hodgepodge, you know, a smaller road, you know, like a little side track. You almost probably wouldn't even notice it, you know, it comes right down a little way out of the city, you know, into the sort of trees area, into the sort of woods, down by this little river down here. And this is going to be our medieval style church / chapel type thing. So I've marked out some dirt here, just like where I wanted to build. I wanted to make sure it would fit in this area, and I decided like it would be this build like now would be a good idea to like make sure we test out where doors are going to go and stuff. So I think I've got the sort of layout of this one. Well, there's going to be more than one part to this one, but this initial part, I think I'm pretty happy with the layout. But yeah, so this is going to be like a cool, almost like a, not abandoned, but like a very rarely used church, you know, it's probably quite old, probably a little bit run down, you know, people probably in this area were like really religious back in the day, but things have moved on, you know, now it's more of a modern sort of medieval era up there, and not many people come down to the chapel anymore, so it's been kind of left in a state of disrepair. So this is what we're going to be building down here, an old church type building, and I thought it'd be just like really lovely down here in the trees, down by this little pond area. I just thought it'd be absolutely fantastic. Once we've built it, I guess we'll have like a little cemetery type area and everything as well, just to give it that proper like churchy, chapel-y type feel. So I'm really excited about this one. This should be hopefully a really cool little project, and it's something a little bit off of Ravine City, so I still wanted to do a few more episodes of building before we go and do something else, because I'm getting like quite into the building now, but I think it'd be nice to do something a little bit further out and a little bit different. So we're going to come down here, and this is what we're going to start today. So new project. It's still obviously part of Ravine City, but it's kind of like this is a bit further back. You know, it's not like the main Ravine City high street or anything like that. So this should be a really cool, hopefully a really cool little project. So I think in terms of building materials, we're going to go with stone bricks for the most part for this one. Let me just mark out where I want the walls. I don't know how much of this I'll build on camera. I might build all of it on camera. Depends sort of how I get on. You guys know what I'm like when it comes to building. I'm always like building stuff, then knocking it down and starting again and changing my mind. So we'll see. We'll hope for the best. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what's actually going to happen? But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. This should be really, really cool. So it's basically like, so what I do, like what I've been doing off camera between episodes, like I was just looking at loads of other cool like medieval style buildings that you could like build, and I found like some really cool like there were just loads of medieval churches and chapels, and loads of them look really, really cool. There's even like quite a few that people have made in Minecraft as well that just look awesome. So I was like, yes, we are doing that. And I just figured like the whole backstory of having it like kind of run down and a little bit decrepit in the background just seemed really, really cool. So it's happening, guys. It is happening. So I think the idea, let me just sort of mark out the base and then I'll try and explain the... Oh, god damn it. Off to a great start. We've not lined that up properly. How have I done that? So this side lines up perfectly. Okay, that's fine. So this just needs to come out one more. What a numpty. What a numpty. Oh, and I've got my little bed over here. So I've prepared this in advance because I was really excited about it. I wanted to plan it out just to make sure I was going to do it. But hopefully we should be set for this. I'm sure, no doubt, that I'm going to run out of building supplies halfway through and have to like pause it or go off and do some, not caving, like strip mining or something to get more stone. Or maybe not. I mean, cobble is something we should have like loads of by this point. So hopefully we won't have to do that, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure I'll definitely at least have to smelt up some more stone bricks. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do that at some point. I've got loads of cobble turning into smooth stone back in the house at the moment, so we can easily run back and get some more if we need to do that. Gosh, I'm so excited. This one's going to be really cool, guys. Actually, to be fair, all of the things we've built so far have like, even the ones that I was kind of like skeptical about, they've all turned out looking like really, really cool. So I'm really pleased. It's all going like pretty nicely at the moment. Well, I think so anyway. You guys are probably watching thinking, no way, man, your stuff sucks. Right, yeah, that works. That works. Bada bing. So hopefully with me like planning out the shape and stuff, I should be able to like make fairly good progress on this building because I kind of know, like obviously I haven't decided all the things yet. So basically like the couple of the churches that I've seen that have sort of taken my inspiration from, they're all sort of, I'll explain it to you now. So they're all not too tall, so there's like a main part which will be this building here. They normally go this way, so the roof will be, I don't know if I can like explain this very well on just by pointing, but the roof would be going like up here and down there on top of here, but it wouldn't be too high, so maybe, I don't know, maybe like a couple more blocks high, but nothing like grandiose. And then that would run back, so this is kind of like your church hall area, and that's the main part of it. But then coming off of it, either at the back or on one of the sides, like this side or this side, they normally have like a tower, a spire, so with your typical like tall church part. So I think we're going to do that. The other thing I'm thinking about adding onto it, so I'm kind of thinking I want to have the outbuilding down here, my spire maybe like here. So around here, so that's where I'd have like the tower part, and then maybe like another smaller area similar to this, but like coming off the other way, so it sort of joins up at an angle, like a right angle. I don't know if I'm explaining that very well at all. So we'd have like building coming out of here, but maybe like this wide or something, like not very wide, and then our big tower in the middle here, and then this building, and that would all be joined up as like one thing, and I'd obviously merge like all the roofs, kind of like I did with the butcher shop actually. Yeah, that's pretty good. So if I don't know if you can see it from here, but so the butcher shop, you see how the roofs join in like an L shape? So that kind of thing for the church. Gosh, I've got no idea if I've managed to explain that at all, like how it needs to be explained. I mean, that makes sense to me, but obviously I know what I have the idea in my head already of what I'm doing. So hopefully that, guys, gives you an idea of like what's coming for this. But yeah, just trust me, it's going to be cool. It is going to be cool. Hopefully, anyway. I never know until I've actually built it. Like, and it's normally right at the last minute when I start adding like the final touches that I think, oh yeah, that's it. That looks good. How high do we want to go? I think probably only like one more, maybe. Because you got to think the roof's going to add a fair bit of height to it as well, because it's quite wide. So you think they're going to like join up. But then saying that, I don't want the roof to look like far too big, like compared to the actual building part. So we'll go up one more, maybe two, maybe two. We'll build this and we'll see what it looks like. But yeah, so this is like one. So I know I went through a list of like all the kind of buildings that I want to definitely build. So there's like going to be a blacksmith. We're gonna have a potion shop, a bookshop, armor shop, all that good stuff. Oh, I've run out of blocks already. What a sucker. Right, let's because we're going to be building here for quite a while, I think. So let's build. Let's get ourselves a crafting table first of all, and we'll probably build a furnace as well. I almost forgot how to make a crafting table then. That would have been really terrible, wouldn't it? A building episode, he says, and then he forgets how to build the most like basic building tool that there is. And we want to build more bricks. How much smooth stone have I got on me? Quite a bit. Okay, so that's giving us quite a few more. For now, that's good, that's good. Numpty, I need to... There we go. I'm not the fastest at like actually building, but I'm trying to like build a bit faster. But I do like to take my time anyway, because like the last thing you want to do is like rush it and then it looks rubbish. Especially if you're building something massive like this. If I'd have built like that whole thing, but like rushed it and it hadn't turned out right, I'd be like, you'd just be so disappointed, and you never would like actually want to go and knock it all down just because it would take so long. So you'd probably end up leaving it, and then you'd have like a crappy building in your world forever, and that's just not what we want. Not on this channel, baby. I think, yeah, I'm feeling like this height should be pretty good. Obviously, the tower part, the spire, is going to be like much taller, but that's almost like a separate building. It will be joined up, but it's like a separate part, I guess. Let's have a look. Oh, it's going to be really cool, like the little windy road coming down here, like down into this... oh, what's this little chapel? Is that going to be high enough? I'm thinking now, I'm like, maybe it's going to be high enough. Okay, so there should be an easy way for us to check if it's going to be high enough. If we put steps in. So let's go. That's not a step. What am I doing? What am I doing? So we put steps down. Ah! Have I got no other steps? God damn it, right. Over to the crafting table. We need some... No. Need some steps. Actually, let's make a couple. Not too many. I don't think we need loads of... We will need loads of steps because I want to do like loads of detail work on the outside with steps and stuff. Steps, stairs, whatever they're called. But for now, this should be plenty. And then I guess one more... Oh. Because I want the entrance to look like... Whoa. Oh, actually, yeah, that could work if we don't want it to go too high, I guess. No, forget that. Scrap that. Get rid of that. I definitely want steps. So steps, and then you'd enter like this. Yeah, that works. That works. I'm just gonna like place this here. So that would be like inside. I guess below we can have like a cellar or something. Maybe we'll put a load of bookshelves down there, some cobwebs, all that kind of stuff, make it look a bit rusty and creaky. Because it's going to be obviously like that's... yeah, that's fairly high, so we'd only have to like dig down like one block if we want to do something like that, which is completely fine, and it won't be difficult at all. Right, there you go. So that gets us in and out. Does that work? Yeah, that works, I think. Yeah, I think that is high enough, I think. I'm going to make this like... Right, let me just think how I'm going to do that. The doorway is probably a good way to start it, actually. If I start with how I kind of want the doorway to look, that should probably give me a bit of an idea of like if it's high enough, if that makes sense. Like something like that, and then yeah, I think I just want to like join it up that way for the doorway. I don't know if this is all going to be stone brick. I might change some of the details like the arch and stuff to a different material, but for now it's going to be stone brick just so we can work it out and get it looking roughly how we want it. Oh, I should probably eat some food. Yeah, and then just a block on top, I think. Maybe going up a little. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be good. Okay, cool. Cool. It's kind of weird, like, because obviously in my head, like, whenever I'm like, yeah, that looks okay, I'm like adding on to it all the other bits that I'm planning to build. So you guys are probably like, I don't know, like, it must be weird watching it as it comes together because you're like, oh, that doesn't look very good. But then when you add in all the other bits that are going to be there, like, it will end up looking good. So it's kind of weird. Is that weird? Is that weird for you guys? Or do you just not, like, pay attention? Who knows? Yeah, so that will be our entrance. And the roof's going to be, like, coming up just a little bit above that as well, off the sides. So that should be fine, I think. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, so that's going to be the general sort of size of it. Let's quickly sleep before we get murdered. Not that I would get murdered, obviously, with my enchanted gear and my new MLG Pro status. I have been doing pretty well in fighting, actually, lately. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know why I keep going back here. I've decided, like, yep, that's fine, and I still keep coming back to look at it, like, is it fine? But it is fine. And then let's have some decorative. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think now, actually. Actually, I kind of think I want this to come out another one. So it's like that. That might work anyway. Let me see. Does that work? Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I feel like that works. So that's our entrance. Cool. So that's the inside. What do we think? Yeah. This could be something good. This could be something pretty good, I think. Definitely interesting. Right, I'm just trying to think like what part. I hate building roofs like so bad. Whenever I try and build up, like, roofs take me so like, I'm not even kidding, like, so damn long to build. What do I want to go with as the roof material? I kind of want to, like, I've been using the this dark wood a lot for my roofs and all that. Well, not for all, only for like this one. But there's a lot of it on there, so it feels like I've been using it a hell of a lot. So I think for this, I'm probably going to go with oak instead of dark wood. I don't want to use that dark wood for everything I build, and this is going to be a little bit further back off the track, so it'll be fine to look a little different. So I think I'm going to use oak for that, which means I'm going to need so many steps to do this roof. Oh my god, just the thought of it kills me. So if any of you guys that hate building roofs, don't worry, I know exactly how you feel. It takes me so long to get it right. And I'm definitely, like, I'll start the roof on camera, and I think we'll probably, like, wrap up fairly soon-ish, maybe, once I've got, like, the layers of where the roof's going to go put in place. Because nobody wants to see me, like, placing a roof, because that's probably going to take me like 35-40 minutes just to do the roof. So we want it to overhang, I think. So let's start it there. I think that will work. Do we want it to... Actually, I'm thinking about it. No, it's going to have to come out one more. So we want it... I like it to overhang. I always like the roofs to, like, overhang a little. Oh god, what am I doing? Still not got any better at placing blocks. Come on, right, let's do it the derp way. Ugh. Okay, cool. So like this. Ouch. And it's going to come out one more as well, like that. So that will go up, and it will come down the other side. Yeah, that'll work. That should work. So let me do my little, like, this. I'll show you how I actually, like, this is why I hate doing the roofs, because I literally just build it like this. Oh, at least we've got the marker in the middle though, so we'll know when we get to the middle. I normally like guess, and obviously if you go too far one side, you have to like knock it down again, because you want it to meet in the middle. Obviously, I have done that before. I think I did it on the butcher shop. I think I was like building the roof of the butcher shop off camera, and I got like, so the middle point is there. Obviously, I carried on building the roof up, so it was like more that way. I didn't realize, so I was like actually like 2 blocks wide, and then obviously I started building from the top down to the other side of the roof, so I ended up having to like knock that whole side down and start all over again, which was a nightmare. But yeah, that's just like one of the many reasons why I hate building roofs. But it's all worth it. You can't love every single part of building because, well, I guess you can. I do love building stuff in Minecraft, actually, to be fair. But it's just like I don't know if you guys get it, but like I get really like eager, like I get too excited to see it finished. I'm like, come on, like get it. I want to see how it's gonna look. Especially because like I don't test out in creative or anything first. I just have like a rough idea in my head, so I like try. I kind of like just trial and error, like see if it works out. And it doesn't always work out. So this is gonna have to be an oak block, I think. Let's put stone brick there for now. I'll just do that as like a placeholder. Ugh. Ugh. How far out did we come? Was it? So I just put 1 dirt block on the edge. Block? 1 dirt block? 1 dirt block on the. Oh, which edge? This edge? Oh, I'm gonna do exactly what I was just talking about now, aren't I? I'm gonna put it in the wrong place. Oh god damn it! I can already tell like I'm not gonna get it right. Okay, yeah. So 1 out from there. So that was right. That's right. Shouldn't have doubted myself. Believe in yourself. That's the moral of the episode. Episode. Just believe in yourself, guys. All right. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on, you stubborn little right. Okay. Plan B. Let's do it that way instead. Did we come out 1 more as well? Yeah, I've started further back. I'm really worried that I've put the roof in the wrong place. I guess we'll find out in a minute when I try and join up with the top and it doesn't work. That's when we'll know for sure. Right, so bam. So yeah, if this joins up, and then we'll take a step back and have a look at it, and then I think we'll probably like call it a day there, because then you guys will know what I'm doing. I'll obviously build like the roof. I don't know if I'll do that before next episode. It depends how I'm feeling. Like we might switch over and start working on something else, and then come back to this, or I might be like just too into it and I might just build the whole roof, and that'll be good. It'd be good if I can do that, because I'd like to have this as like our next project that we finish. That would be pretty cool, because this is going to be such a cool little project, I think. I hope. I'm sure. Okay, so that's how high we went with the other one. Oh, I've done it in the wrong damn place. I can't believe I've done that. I should have done it down from here. Okay, so we'll have a rough idea of how it's going to look. As if like I was just talking about doing that and then I've gone and done it. What a numpty. What a numpty. So where did I go wrong? So this goes out, then there's 1, and then that's where the roof starts, right? This goes out, then there's 1, and then that's where the roof starts. No, I've definitely started it. So are my walls different lengths? 2, 3. No, they can't be. 2, 3. Oh, but then I've got a 3 gap here, haven't I? So how do I fix that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to try and figure that. Off camera. But hopefully, when we come back, I'll have fixed the roof. It could end up like might have to change the whole front of the building. I don't know. I'll have to have a play around with it and work it out. But that will do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. This is, like I said, this is going to be a really cool little mini project. Well, this is going to be quite a big project, actually, especially with Aspire. But this should be like a really nice one to do. It's still part of Ravine City, but it's a bit more off the beaten track, like out in the woods kind of thing. I think that would be really cool. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next episode, and peace.